الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
It's a beautiful country we live in by the Lord's blessings, that every step of the way there are monuments and landmarks that remind us of Allah, Islam, our great ancestors, and how ancient and unique this country is. The Chor-Bakr Complex, located in Bukhara district of Bukhara region, is one of those monuments with a 1,000-year history. The Somani rulers used it to invite leading scientists in order to develop religion, science, and spirituality in the state, and make the people thirsty for knowledge and wisdom. The scholars were descendants of the Prophet, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, who came from the Arabian Peninsula, which is the spring and fountain of Islam. 4 of these short-listed scholars are called Chahar. In Persian, Chahar means the number 4. They are Abu Bakr Sa'd, Abu Bakr Hamid, Abu Bakr Tarhan, and Abu Bakr Fazl. The first scholar is Abu Bakr Sa'd. He died in the 10th century, that's 940 year. It is said that Abu Bakr Sa'd had musnad. This means that they had their own separate hadith collections. It is even reported that their hadith had a commentary on. The second scholar is a well-known and famous Abu Bakr Muhammad ibn Fazl al-Kamari. It is said that he was a mature scholar of Hanafi jurisprudence and even possessed knowledge at the level of Mujtahid. Abu Bakr Muhammad ibn Fazl Fiqh carried out a series of fiqh science by Abu Hafs al-Kabir and was one of the leading scholars who followed him. He founded the School of Scientific Discussion and Judges in Bukhara. In the 10th century, Chor-Bakr became an academy of Islamic jurisprudence and the center of scientific discussions. 4 great scholars of Chor-Bakr contributed greatly to these positive changes in the 9th and 10th centuries. In this complex, scholars of Islamic jurisprudence and hadith sciences from all over the world got together and led scientific debates. In particular, scientists from Balkh, Marv, Samarkand, Kesh, Nasaf, and Bukhara gathered in the complex and engaged in scientific discussions. Thus, many works were written. Abu Bakr Tarhan, may God have mercy on him, belonged to the great dynasty Supreme Tarhan, that's from the Tarhan family. Abdulkarim Samani, in his book titled Ansab, mentioned that more than 1,000 mature scholars grew up in this family, and it is extremely difficult to find such a family in the world. visit to historical monuments refreshes the human spirit, gives a special inspiration, and teaches the one to learn from the heritage of his ancestors. Our ancestors built such magnificent, strong buildings, which haven't changed for thousands of years, and handled very valuable scientific works down to us. A few centuries later, this legacy left by our ancestors continues to serve as a great treasure for our people. Bukhara has long been a center of science and culture, and people from all over the world have come here in search of knowledge. We are extremely happy and grateful to the Creator that we were born and raised in this country, where great geniuses and scientists have come up. We often visit these places on weekends. Honestly, when I come here, my spirit refreshes and I feel confident about the future. Pilgrimage gives a person refreshment, courage and comfort. Bukhara is a noble city. The country is famous all over the world with its blessed shrines, scholars and saints. In the 9th and 10th centuries, a unique scientific environment reigned in Chor-Bakr. To be more precise, a large scientific center, the Islamic Academy, appeared. This place literally became a scientific center, where fiqh and hadith sciences were combined, and that stands against various heresies and superstitions. The Chor-Bakr complex flourished until the Mongol invasion. When the Mongols came, the scientific center, like all other places, stopped to function. Some of the buildings even were demolished.
I think it's gorgeous and very religious structures.
Very good night.
I love it. I love that indigo colors and minarets.
Very nice.
Yeah, maybe Islam guys come here and very religious themselves.
Bukhara, what you think that?
Great city, religious, old structures, very well.
And good weather. And the
Yeah,
indigo
very
color,
nice
very
weather.
nice.
Indigo color and sky color well. I love Bukhara and Bukhara food, very good. And amazing weather, amazing structures. Indigo color is very pretty.
Everything great. It's
Yeah.
very good place to travel.
Yeah, I recommend it to my Korean friends. I love you, Bukhara. I love you, Chor-Bakr.
In the 16th century of the Shaybani period, Hoja Islam Joyburi, a descendant of Abu Bakr Sad, was one of the leaders of the Joybar dynasty, which is considered a large clan. They contributed immeasurably to a prevention of many disputes between the Shaybanids and the Timurids, and to establish peace between them. In addition, they provided great support to the economic well-being of the people. He was one of the students of Mahdum Azam. Also, he was considered the mentor of Shaybani sultans, Iskandar Khan and Abdullah Khan II, who was nicknamed Bani. Hoja Islam Joyburi was the Shaykhul Islam of Bukhara, that's the leader of Islam during the period of these rulers. He led the Chor-Bakr complex to prosperity, to beautiful shape it has now, and established the Quran school and the madrasa. We came to visit this wonderful city of Bukhara. We have been dreaming of this day for a long time. And here we are in a wonderful city with a history of thousands of years. People are indeed friendly. There are no words to describe Uzbek dish pulav. We had it 3 times today and we can't stop ourselves. Everything is delicious. I had different ideas about Bukhara. I thought everything was old. As can be seen, there are many new things. It's a modern, neat, prosperous city. Cleanliness really stands out. We really like it, Bukhara. We'll come again. Without a doubt, Bukhara's Khan, Abdullah Khan II, had a special role in making not only Bukhara, but the whole region prosperous and beautiful under his initiative and patronage. He built a big house for his teacher and mentor, Hoja Islam Joyburi. The room is well decorated. The original goal of Abdullah Khan II was to turn Bukhara, which was the center and capital of Mausoleum and Khorasan at that time, into a center of science, culture, and intellectuals. Bahauddin set a goal, therefore, to build the Naqshband complex on the southern part of the city, and to build a Suluk Tariqat school and a Quran school on the Qibla side. And he succeeded in doing so. Thus, Chor-Bakr became the Quran school and madrasa of Bukhara from the 16th century. From 1550 to 1940, this place served as the Quran school. Most of imams were students of this center in the first years of our independence.
Chor-Bakr maktabining qorilari edilar.
Bukhara, very nice place. Silk Road, very rest place. I like it very much. I'm in love with Bukhara. Bukhara is perfect.
I love you, Bukhara. It's a nice place. It's a beautiful city to visit.
Hoja Islam Joyburi was determined to donate 2,500 hectares of land. The income that came from it was used for the benefit and needs of the people. His sons, Hoja Saududdin, Hoja Kalan, donated 5,000 hectares of land. The goal was to spend the income from the foundation for the benefit and needs of the nation. Students who came to the study and to find a job and to pay monthly salaries of teachers and mentors.
Hi, since yesterday arriving in Bukhara by the bullet train from Samarkand, been totally impressed with the modern state of affairs in this wonderful city, the hospitality and friendliness of the local people, the quality and variety of the food that you have as well, and we're looking very much to continue our trip, looking at your various national monuments, which are absolutely fantastic, and it's been a great educational and cultural and culinary experience so far.
There are two main religious rooms here. The first one is a big and was built by Abdullah Khan himself, who made the Mulk Surah written on its dome. Then he got permission from his mentor, Hajj Islam, and built a mosque in this place and named it after his teacher. In addition, he connected these two buildings by welding them with cells of signs. Abdullah Khan II's main goal was to convey an idea to the next generation that the relationship between his teacher and himself was built on the basis of full knowledge and enlightenment. When building the mosques, reeds were first placed. Why is the reed? This is because the cane is primarily impermeable to moisture and also serves as an amortization during earthquakes. Plus, the pressed cane doesn't let insects in. It was therefore widely used. In fact, our forefathers knew when and where to use reeds. Thus, buildings were made to last a long time. A visitor who enters the Chor-Bakr complex doesn't see excessive decorations, patterns, or luxury in general, because this place is a structure built on mysticism, sincerity, humility, and extreme seriousness. Every structure built in this place, every dome, every written inscription has its own deep philosophical meaning. The more a person reads and thinks about them, the more he understands the truth of life. How many centuries have passed? But these places have preserved their strength, dignity, and charm. We came to Bukhara from St. Petersburg. By the way, we are in Uzbekistan for the first time. Actually, this is a wonderful place. Uzbekistan is a beautiful country. Bukhara is a city with ancient history. We are pleased to have come here. People of Bukhara are very hospitable. In fact, studying the history and culture of this country gives a lot. Especially the Chor-Bakr is an interesting place with antiques and historical buildings. You will feel the antiquity when you enter it. A Russian scientist, Bartold, says about the merits of this place: whoever leaves Bukhara without visiting Chor-Bakr must consider that he hasn't come to Bukhara. May God's blessing be upon us to preserve this country and its priceless gems. Use them appropriately and leave to the next generation in a prosperous, attractive, and beautiful state.